very loud because I'm in Barnes & Noble, but I'm so excited about this because where I live, I never see our magazines in a store, but we had to make a little road trip today, and looky here, this is the new Thrivin magazine. I have to flip through this. Guys, this is so cool. So Le-Vel just celebrated our 5-year anniversary, and this is actually the second Thrivin magazine to hit newsstands, but it's just so awesome because it features the people that have said yes to the Thrive experience and have actually made the decision to share with their friends and family. And as you can see, this whole Thrivin thing, I mean, it has become a premium lifestyle for so many of us. There's something to every single morning waking up 3 steps on an empty stomach and what it does for you physically, but it's no secret that the rewards are great when you actually make the decision to share what you found with your friends and family. So I've got to flip through here just real quickly. Tons of stuff in here. First of all, Paul and Jason, they are our co-founders. We love them dearly, and they truly have built a company for promoters by promoters, and they're in the trenches with us, and we absolutely adore these men, have a ton of respect for them, and their families, their wives. They're incredible people, and it's, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, it just matters a lot to be able to say that I've attached my name to a company that has such phenomenal leadership. This right here actually outlines some of our lifestyle getaways. I know a lot of you have been with us on these trips. Toronto was amazing. Punta Cana, we just got back from Puerto Vallarta. We've been to New Orleans a couple of times, San Francisco, pretty incredible. We actually, here we have featuring some of our incredible promoters. I have to tell you guys, I'm super proud when I open up these 2 pages right here, because these 2 women are a part of my organization, and Jamie and Courtney have been incredible leaders, 200K promoters. Their stories are right here. Again, I'm trying not to be too loud. Am I being too loud? There's people that are in this. Okay, here we go. Another couple of promoters. I have to mention Abby. Abby, how old are you now? 25, 26. Her story is incredible. Just a young lady that took a chance with something that she fell in love with, and her future is forever changed because of it. So proud of her. I'll see her in a couple of weeks in Chicago. Okay, flipping over to this page. This is Jennifer Zant, a good friend of mine, super skeptic. Ralph's shushing me. She will admit that she was one of my biggest skeptics. She actually took her Thrive experience to prove me wrong, and I win because the Thrive experience wins. So here she is, beautiful, beautiful soul. Her team absolutely adores her. She took a chance, and what do you know? This has absolutely changed her entire family's life. Her and her husband Eric are amazing people. We love them dearly, and there's her story. Kelly Hoover has not been in the business for forever, but you know what? It doesn't matter when you start. We all have our own story and our own journey. You know, a lot of times people think, oh, well, you have to join in the first 6 months, or you have to join in the first year. I mean, I actually had someone that just said that to me. Well, that it helped that you were in at the beginning. Guys, I didn't place my Thrive Experience order until this company had already been in business for 1.5 years, okay? It doesn't matter. There have been people that have started their journeys long after me that have made it to the top a lot faster than I did. Your journey is your own journey. Kelly Hoover is a rock star. If you haven't read her story yet, go check it out. Also, you guys should be stalking these people on Facebook too, okay? They have incredible stories. Right now, we're in the middle of our Thrive for Pink campaign. I think I have one. Where's mine? Okay, I have mine right here. This is actually our 3rd year to raise money for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. This campaign is still going on. $5 for every DFT pack sold is being donated to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So if you've not yet edited your auto ship to make sure you have the Thrive for Pink Duo, do that. You can do that right away. Get in touch with a Thriver to help you walk you through that. If you haven't yet started your Thrive experience, go ahead and start with this month. This is a great way to start out, right? This actually talks a little bit about the other initiatives that we've been a part of. Team Hoyt, that foundation, we've raised a ton of money for that organization. We actually did a Toys for Tot drive with some Christmas DFT, about 2 years ago. All the years start running together for me now. And guys, I don't even know how much we were able to give to the Hurricane Harvey victims, but that was incredible what we did. Just this is a nice little thriving army that has a lot of heart, and we're just able to make such a big impact, not just in the whole health and wellness industry, but just we're making an impact across the globe, bottom line, in everything that we do. This kind of goes into just some other stories, about your health and your fitness. And this talks a lot about Duo. This is our latest dermafusion technology that we have launched. Each formula has been a little different, and every thriver will tell you their favorite DFT. For me, my favorite DFT kind of varies as to, from day to day and what we have going on. But this actually is featuring our latest and greatest DFT Duo. That's actually, it's a right-left technology. It's pretty interesting. Obviously, you could talk all day about it and you could read all day about it, but it's one of those, until you experience it for yourself, you're not going to know. And then this just kind of goes more into, the health and wellness industry as a whole. We've got some more featured stories. Ashley Casey is also a part of our team. She's an incredible leader in the state of Florida. We love her dearly. Her and her husband, Chris, are pretty awesome people. You've probably recognized her face. We've got Monty here. Oh, okay, over here we have Amanda. Amanda is also a fairly new promoter to Le-Vel, and has already made it to the top as a 200K leader. It's pretty incredible to hear her story. We love her dearly. All right, Lori, I don't know if you've seen this yet, and this is my first time to see this. Guys, this is Lori Tate. Lori and I used to work together in the home health industry in Decatur, Texas. We treated a lot of the same patients. She's a nurse RN, and I was a speech pathologist at the time. And it's so funny because when I found Thrive, and I knew I had fallen in love with it, I knew I had friends and family that needed this. And Lori and I were no longer working together. Ralph and I moved to West Texas, but we were still Facebook friends. And I knew she had a big family. She's actually a mama of 5. And I also knew that she had a long commute to work. She was actually, had left the home health setting and was working in a school as a school nurse. And so I reached out to her. And you know what? She wasn't ready at first. She was actually already taking some vitamins that had been kind of formulated to her body via some blood testing. So as a nurse, she's all into that. She didn't think she needed this whole Thrive thing, but I continued to just be consistent with her because I knew she needed it. And what do you know, it just so happened I shared a story with her that just really struck a chord. It was Tony Strathman's story that was actually shared on Facebook. If you haven't seen our Le-Vel fan page, you've got to check that out at facebook.com/Le-Vel Brands. It's the one with well over 1 million likes. Okay, there's stories there going up every single day, a couple of times a day, people just like you and I. But I sent her Lori's story, or Tony's story, and I think Lori will tell you that she started her Thrive experience because she knew I wasn't going to leave her alone. But what do you know? Thrive did for her what it's done for millions of others now across the globe. And she said yes. And this has forever changed her life, her family's future. Oh my goodness, her story is incredible. And it's so awesome just to turn that page and see your face there. Lori, you know how much I love you, and I'm so proud of you. So there you go. I wonder how many of these I can buy today. Oh my gosh, okay, so we have Lindy and Danny. Y'all, I promise you every person in the company is not on my team, but I'm like super proud right now. Okay, this is Lindy and Garrett Davis. Garrett is a head football coach or a head athletic director in Oklahoma. Lindy used to be a teacher. Her story was just featured on the Le-Vel fan page. I think hers started out 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. All the teachers understand that little chant, an attention grabber. That their lives too completely changed because of the Thrive experience. This is so flippin' fun. Okay, this is Danny Angelo. We love this couple. They live in Florida as well. Danny is a young mama. Danny's in her 20s, and oh my gosh, her and her husband just purchased their dream home. They have a precious little girl, and I'm so excited for them. You got to check out their story too. All right, who do we have here? There's a couple of people that this is Jennifer Thompson. Looks like she's a mama of 2. All right, we've got Sarah over here. I don't know everybody in the book, but I can't wait to read these stories. All right, here's Carly. Carly's seen her picture. She actually got a hold of one of these in Puerto Vallarta. Carly's also a speech pathologist. She is from Oklahoma. Again, same thing. Took a leap of faith, trusted her friend Lindy, who was sharing Thrive with her, who I just introduced to y'all a couple of pages over. And what do you know? Thrive did for her what it's done for millions of others across the globe. She said yes. She's worked this business in the nooks and crannies of her days and has built an incredible residual income for her and her family. And then this just kind of goes through, oh, I haven't seen this yet. Okay, so we actually just started a series about a 200K, just the life of a 200K. I've said that a couple of times in this video. Basically, a 200K is the top rank in the company. At that rank, that residual income, guys, it does represent financial freedom. If you're at the rank of 200K and you don't have financial freedom, it's because you're just flat out making stupid financial decisions. And I'm going to leave it at that. It is an opportunity for you to completely change the financial future for your family. And we have so many people that have been able to do that. That's the goal that you want to be at. And then once you get there, you just want everybody on your team to also experience the exact same thing. This is the documentary series. Only one of these has come out so far, and that's Jamie Lindbergh's. It is amazing. She did a phenomenal job just kind of sharing her journey. I'm so excited for you, Jamie. We have Missy Crimp, who is also featured. She's up here. Her video is going to be coming out soon. Tilly Jinsky was also featured. Her video will be coming out soon. And then, if you recognize this person right here, they came to our house. And there I am, and my video will be out soon. So excited to see that. My kids thought that Tony actually came to our house to film them. So it'll be funny to see how that's all documented and edited, because my kids are pretty stoked for their stories to be shared. Hey, it's their story too though, right? And then we just have a few clips just making memories, you know. Thrivers can be crazy annoying because we are so excited all the time. But you know what? Part of that is because our phones blow up all day long with people telling us thank you for sharing this with them. Part of it is because we get to work with our friends and our family. You know, what do? When you find something amazing, who are the first people you tell about that? You tell your friends and family. Our thriving community, we work with the people from all different walks of our lives. I mean, you saw how excited I was when I see these faces. These are my friends. These are lifelong friends that I've had from so many different walks of life, and also friends that we've met because of this Thrive journey. And it's fun. It's fun to work with people that you're close to that share the same goals and dreams as you do. And these are just kind of some clips to that. Our auto bonus, guys, second rank in the company. Second rank in the company. You can have your car paid for every single month. Either $300 a month towards what you currently drive. If you're driving a Chevy Tahoe and that thing is paid off, who cares? The company is still going to pay you $300 a month to drive that thing. You can spend that on dance lessons or gymnastics or baseball or whatever that may be. Should you choose to drive a luxury vehicle, we actually traded in our Chevy Suburban when I first hit my auto bonus for a Cadillac Escalade, and the company paid me $800 a month to drive that thing. We haven't had a car payment since December of 2013. That's a long time without a car payment, guys. And I'll tell you what, that alleviates a lot of financial stresses. We all know that typically a car payment is the second largest household expense for most families. So when you wipe that clean and this company actually pays for your car every single month because you are helping other people live a life they deserve, that's insane. And these are some of our thrivers that are super excited. I'll tell you what, we have Lexus in our family now. We've had a Cadillac, we've had a Mercedes. Right now we're driving 2 Lexus vehicles that the company pays for every single month, and it's been pretty phenomenal. Look at all those happy faces. Isn't it fun? All right, and then these last pages kind of feature who has previously been featured in Thrivin magazine. Probably see a few familiar faces there. And then this last little phase talks about what says our next destination, and it has some announcements. And you know, here's what I'm going to say. The back kind of closes off with making history is what we do. Bottom line, our next destination is to amazing places. And I'll say, ending this video like I end so many different conversations, the bottom line is everyone you know is going to be introduced to the Thrive experience. They might as well be introduced to it from you. If you haven't yet taken that leap of faith and started your Thrive experience and given it a true go, I don't mean you've had one day of your Thrive experience. I don't mean you've had a trial pack, which is 3 or 4 days of a Thrive experience. I'm talking, have you truly experienced what Thrive is all about? Have you given this an 8-week commitment to see what will happen in your body? I was actually talking to a nurse earlier this morning, and I said, now here's the deal, you can't just take a day or two of Thrive and know what it's going to do for you. And then I caught myself and I thought, wait a second, she's a healthcare provider. She understands the human body. She understands it's going to take some time. Guys, make a commitment to experience this for at least 8 weeks. The Thrive experience has to be taken within the first 30 minutes of your day on an empty stomach. If you think you've dabbled in this for a while and you think it didn't work for you, stop thinking about that. Get back to the person that originally introduced this to you. Make a commitment. We have 8 weeks. 8 weeks, guys, could literally change your life for the rest of your life. Don't worry about how much it costs, because all of your Thrivers are going to say they Thrive for free every month. That is a huge customer perk we have, where every single customer can refer 2 of their friends, Thrive for free. And better yet, should you choose to earn some extra Christmas cash, you know, that's exactly, when we said yes to promote, we didn't know we'd be earning an auto bonus. We didn't know that we'd be creating a residual income. We didn't know we'd be eliminating debt. I just honestly just thought, well, I'm not going to be able to keep my mouth shut about this, and I might as well cash in on that bonus that every promoter is eligible for, up to $660 in bonuses on your first $800 in product orders. That's insane. I remember how much that meant to my family. And that is available to every brand new promoter that says yes to Le-Vel and starts their experience as a promoter. Beyond that, though, if you are a promoter with Le-Vel, you do realize your bonus period has started all over again. You have the opportunity right now. Go look if you haven't logged in. I don't care if you haven't logged in a year. Go look on your homepage. Your VIP bonus period has restarted. You have a chance all over again to earn up to $660 on your next $800 in qualified orders, even double that. So that's $1,300 on the table for you on your first $1,600 in orders. Typically that first $1,600 in sales, those are your friends, your family, your aunt, your uncle, your neighbor, those people that are ready to feel better. Go take a look at that. Get back in touch with the person that first introduced this to you. Again, this thing is, it's growing like crazy. It blows my mind every single day with the stories that we have, and you deserve for this to be a part of your story. So with that, totally out of my comfort zone, guys, today, head to Barnes & Noble. I'm going to buy as many as I can. Lori, I have one for you. Zaya, I think you have your own. Guys, text me and I'll see how many I can get today. Love you guys.